Hello, my safeguarding families around the world. I'm back again, and today I'm here to share, or rather, talk about 5 aspects of safeguarding that are critical, that every person that comes into contact with children must. It is important that they know about these five, the 5 aspects of safeguarding. If they don't know, it is going to be very difficult for you to be able to safeguard a child out there. So what are these 5 aspects that I'm talking about? Today I want to share about the 5 R. R for Romeo, for safeguarding. Right, so what's the first one? Let's start with the first one. So the first one is recognize. It is important for everyone that comes into contact with children to recognize signs and indicators of safeguarding concerns, whether be it abuse or neglect or maltreatment that is happening, within children. It is important for us to know. Of course, knowing the signs will help you recognize, that a child is in danger. It is important you trust your instincts. You do not have to be 100% sure that a child is suffering harm. As long as you have concerns, that is important, and it is good enough for you to be able to raise concerns. So, and this is going to give you, a chance of initiating the process of helping a child somewhere. So, R number 2 is respond. So once you have established a concern, then you have a duty, or it is your professional duty, to ensure that you respond in an appropriate manner. Once you have established a concern, then it is your professional, or if you're not a professional, it is your duty to respond appropriately. But nonetheless, please ensure that you do not put yourself into any position that is going to cause the situation to be negative or make the situation worse. So this is where, if you're a professional, your safeguarding policy, will guide you on what steps that you need to follow. And if you are not a safeguarding, you're just a family person or a person in the community, ensure the steps that you follow are going to support you, even so that you can respond to this need effectively. Always ensure you report as soon as possible, and preferably right away. And under no circumstances should you ever ignore a safeguarding concern. The third R is report. This is very critical, ladies and gentlemen, because, after recognizing and responding to these concerns, then you come to the reporting, part of it. So this will vary from where you are coming from. If you are professional, you report to your safeguarding leads. Every institutions, be it school, be it clubs and all that, they will have people we call safeguarding leads. And these are the people that your concerns should be reported to. You just do not report safeguarding concerns to everybody. You don't report to your colleagues or to other people that you think you may want to ring the family, or no. You report to the appropriate, individuals, and these are called safeguarding leads. If a safeguarding leads is not there, then you can report to your practice manager, the person that is in charge of, the organizations that you're working for. If it is places like school, there is a safeguarding lead that is in place, and you ought to know, who that safeguarding lead is. But if in a case of where they are not there, then it is important for you to know where you're going to report your concerns to, because like we said, it is critical that you do not jeopardize, the issues of what, you have observed, because you may go and tell other people, and then it may cause either more problem or just collapse the whole issue, because then tracks may be covered. So if it is like sort of in a family situation, I think it is important you get to know if it is not happening from the parents, it is happening from outside the home or from other siblings, that you speak to mom and dads, or if it is in a church, you speak to the people that are in there, or if it is within the community, you speak to the right people. And if you do not know who the right people are, then it is important for you to find help. But when you are finding help, ensure you do not give out details that are going to come and jeopardize the whole concern or the whole issue. Only people who are supposed to know about safeguarding concerns should know. So in most cases, if it is an issue concerning children, it is always important to report it to the police or to social services if you do not see other places where you can report. So the fourth R is record. So after you've done these things, then it is critical that you record what you have seen or what you've been told, or actually what you have done. Why is recording important? Because this report that you are recording may be used to within the safeguarding process. So it is critical that you record it as quickly as possible, because sometimes people, if you delay too much, you may forget. It is also important that you record as accurately as possible. Things that are important when you are recording these things are dates, times, and names of individuals who are involved within this issue. So it is critical that you get that right and you do that, very quickly, so that at least those records will be there if they be needed to help within the safeguarding process. Once you do the report, ensure that you keep this safe, because it is a confidential document and it is only meant to be seen by those who are involved in the safeguarding process due to confidentiality. The fifth R is refer, or what we call referral. So it is important, once you do the report, then you ensure that you speak to the safeguarding lead so that you can refer the issue to them, and it is the safeguarding lead that will take on this issue from there, so that they can deal with the issue and investigations can be started. If a safeguarding lead is not available or you can't get a hold of them, remember, if you are in an institution, there's always a practice manager who you can also report to. And like we said earlier, if you are not within these places, or maybe you are in a place where you cannot, there's no safeguarding lead, or that, then you speak to the relevant authorities. But nonetheless, for those that are working within professionals where there's a safeguarding lead or a practice manager, that is where you refer the issue to, so that then this can be escalated to ensure that that child or those children are safeguarded from harm. Nonetheless, in situation or in cases whereby you may not be able to find a safeguarding lead or a practice manager, but you think that a child's life is in imminent danger, then it is your responsibility for you to contact the relevant authorities like the police or social services and report it there. It is always advisable for you to update your safeguarding lead as soon as possible. Those are the 5 R's that are critical within safeguarding children. However, there is a 6th R that also I think is critical and is there, that has been added, and it's about resilience. And resilience is all about, ensuring that if it is an institution or a workplace, that staff that you're working with are empowered, that they are supported, that they feel that they have the ability to do things, they have the ability to deal with situations, and all that. They are strong enough to be able to handle situations. They know how what is it that they need to do to do these things. So that's the 6R that comes in there to support people. But the main 5R are the ones that is critical. But resilience will help your organization, or resilience will help your family, if if the young people, the boys and girls, if the family are aware that once they say these things, they will be supported, they will be appreciated for the work that they've done, they will continue to do this. And this is what we need to ensure children do not suffer harm. It is my prayer that you, as an individual that comes into contact with children, you will learn this, 5 R's, because seriously, they do come handy if we have to safeguard children and young people. There are a lot of things that are happening out there that without us, recognizing, without us responding, without us reporting, recording these things and referring them to the appropriate authorities, that a lot of our children and young people may continue to suffer harm. But I pray that once you get to know these 5 R's, you will be in a position to be able to support. And if you support a child and I support a child, then we are looking at having a good community and a society that knows that we must protect our children from suffering any sort of harm. I want to thank you very much for listening to us today. If you have not subscribed to our channel, I would like to invite you to please subscribe to our channel. Please share this message, give us a like, but most importantly, put your comments down there and say, what do you think about these 5 R's? Do you think resilience, the 6th R, is important as a 5? Or is there any other R that you think may be added? Maybe the 7th R? Please share with us, talk to us. If you're a professional, we look also forward in receiving comments and support, but also being guided also. We learn by teaching and by understanding things differently and from different angles and perspectives. So thank you very much for that. We've always said that let it be told, let it be known that safeguarding children must be everyone's responsibility. Thank you very much. I'm Jeff from Safeguarding Watoto.